sweep Argentina in World Cup qualifying. Yes, Venezuela victorious in Puerto La Cruz back in 2011 in the opener. Tonight, they head to the Lion's Den to take on a flea. Argentina, Venezuela. Phil Shane, Ray Hudson, glad you could join us on beIN Sport. It is the group leading Argentina. A victory today, if they can follow it with a win against Bolivia, would all but certainly put them into Brazil 2014 in all but numbers only. For Venezuela, victory sooner or later here today would be oh so sweet.
As you say, Phil, Argentina facing up to a bit of a bogey team for them and looking to serve revenge to the Vino Tinto. Venezuela arrive at this wonderful stadium, and Venezuela packed with their wonderful supporters as well, who've traveled a long way.
A moment of silence following the passing of Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez. And we are underway. Venezuela, especially under Cesar Farias, do not back down against anyone. As you can see on the crawl at the bottom of the screen, the starting lineup for Argentina in numerical order. The way they will play: Sergio Romero in goal, Zabaleta, Fazio, Garay, and Rojo along the back. Gago and Mascherano backing up Montijo in a three-man midfield. Messi, Lavezzi, and Higuain up front. For Venezuela, Dani Hernandez in goal. Vizcarrondo joined by Andres Túñez, a late addition, stepping in for Peroso as he passes a fitness test. Gonzalez and Chichero on the flanks. In the 4-2-3-1, it's Lucena and Rincon backing up Felcher, Arango, and Cejas, and Jose Salaman Rondon, the big man, ex of Malaga, up front.
A star-studded Argentina team. The surprising cuisine, of course, is Montijo, who's given a rare start. The Santos man, the only player out there for Argentina that plies his trade still on the South American continent, and a good player that he is. Been in wonderful form for Santos. We'll see what he brings to the big dance. But as always, all eyes will be on the number 10, the captain, Lionel Messi. But the Vino Tinto come in here with their own star-studded players, Phil. They better keep an eye out for Juan Arango. Always reliable, always dependable. The Borussia Mönchengladbach star will be a key component for Gago and the Albiceleste to keep down.
Start of this round, both teams in good position, especially Argentina. Here spinning around the challenge of Vizcarrondo.
Strong football.
Higuain takes us to the left.
Nicely defended as well by Big Osvaldo.
But a poor pass back and a chance for Venezuela. The arm comes out. Mascherano says he got all ball, but the Peruvian referee, Victor Carrillo,
well, he did get all ball, but he comes across the player at neck level right here. It's always going to get called. There's no need to come across him that way. The ball certainly in playing distance for Javier. A fair call.
And Ray, talk about a star-studded team. Absolutely for Argentina, but the days of, as you see, the rain setting in with the bounce on the ball, the days of Venezuela being overwhelmingly outmatched, long gone. Vizcarrondo, in fact, with the long locks, plays his game in Argentina for Lanús. You wouldn't be surprised if there's a few fans maybe sneaking a Vizcarrondo jersey underneath.
Days are long gone now when Venezuela players all stayed at home. Majority, vast majority of these players in the squad earn their living playing in the big leagues in Europe. Always a baseball playing country, are recognized at it, but this Venezuela side has shown some bright performances that they can tango with the best. They're going to have to do it today against the masters of the tango, and Cesar Farias will have his team nicely lined up to try to contain the threat and take their opportunities going forward. but keeping an eye on that number 10 is a different element altogether.
Vizcarrondo clears it away. It'll be a throw-in for Argentina deep. Argentina 20 points, but they can hear the footsteps of Colombia. Colombia used their game in hand to draw within 1. Now Argentina could pull away to 4 again, but those two definitely the class. Ecuador has a bye, so they'll be at 17. Venezuela, if they can get the upset, and believe me, they think they can, could get to 15 and solidify their hold, especially after Uruguay let points drop late against cellar-dwelling Paraguay. Ray, that's one of the things that makes South American World Cup qualifying so enjoyable. Long ball forward, settled by Higuain. Looking to make the turn through Chichiro and cleared. Anyone can beat anyone on any given day. Zabaleta, outstanding for Man City. Some might say even the best on that team. Charging forward, Marcos Rojo. One of the players uncovered by Diego Maradona during his brief stint.
Torn in Manchester City, of course. Kun Aguero missing in action for Argentina.
Injured. Ray Angel Di Maria suspended. He could have been used here today, but that opens the door for Montijo. Former San Lorenzo man. Of course, San Lorenzo making waves for other things of late. Garay, speaking of waves, he could probably afford his own ocean if those reports are true. $25 million transfer to Manchester United, coming just a day or two after Barcelona was rumored to be interested in the former Real man. Rojo shows, Mascherano delivers. Soft touch inside. Rojo blasting it, but he didn't get all of it, and a tricky hop for Hernandez.
A beautiful give and go on the run, though. Starting to link up nicely here. Give, go, get. The final delivery not into stride for Gonzalo, who was arriving beautifully at that far post. That's where it was intended for.
Taken away by the Vino Tinto. Far side, Cejas. Standard Liège wing can't control. Of course, Venezuela famously the only South American team never to make it to a World Cup against a two-time champion. We're looking to get to their 16th.
Oh,
Lavezzi just missing the train. Poked away, though. Down he goes in a tumble. Alex Gonzalez to the inside. Quick pressure, but the veteran Rincon saw it. Speaking of veterans, Franklin Lucena, 32-year-old, 46th appearance. Only one out there that still plays in Venezuela for recently promoted Real Sport. Zabaleta not happy.
Cago can't believe this either. Take a look. It's clear. It's a proverbial nose on Barbara's face, that one.
Ninth minute. So who do you think Babs would be rooting for tonight? Strong contingent, 5,000 fans ready to sing from
support
Venezuela.
For Venezuela. Amazing over that distance. So many of them. Great
Messi.
ball. Oh,
surfing his way through.
Wonderfully defended by Vizcarrondo. Osvaldo reading Lionel's imaginative pass. That's tremendous defending by that lad. 28-year-old. Plays for Lanús. That's quality.
Right. He said something interesting. Not a team with dreams, but a team with ambition. Venezuela beyond the dreaming stage. Into the 6 off the corner, deflected back post. On the turn, the shot from Higuain deflected.
Pass.
Good step up.
Well played.
Gago wanted it back. Messi left, parried away. Hernandez just for safety.
Beautiful parallel run from Lionel, and for most players it would be an impossibility to turn with that much power and accuracy, but Messi turns that corner beautifully. Arrows a 90-degree hit right towards the keeper, and Hernandez nicely positioned and fists that one away.
And on the other side, Zabaleta, maybe a goal-saving tackle if Arango gets that. Venezuela was off to the races. Here they come again. Cejas trying to avoid the offside. The Swiss-based Felcher, one of the Felcher brothers. Now with Grasshopper, just 24. Speaking of players with foreign ties, Zamora Bieta not available. He is injured. Born in Venezuela, but the pride of the Basque country now. Rosales also injured, taking away some trickery. 2
big misses for the Vino Tinto. 2 high-quality, high-octane players, but they're looking pretty sharp in defending the Albiceleste here, and then coming out with their own fangs showing. This good play by Venezuela here in the opening 10 minutes. It has been fearless, it's been really plucky, and they arrive here in front of their traveling crowd with plenty of ambition.
The hip left in. The referee actually lifted the whistle.
Take a look at this from Messi, wriggling past. He's going away from goal, and he still turns and fizzes this one at them with incredible power.
Down again on the other end. Gago paired with Mascherano.
A lot to contain, not just in Messi's magic boots, but in Gonzalo Higuain and of course Ezequiel Lavezzi. Wonderful players in their own right. Higuain started at River Plate, of course, and Estudiantes was there, and San Lorenzo. Lavezzi. Crowd don't like this one. Take a look. He gets pushed off of the ball again. Mascherano with his arms. Silly foul.
Arm over the shoulder, you're just asking.
Be complaining with that. I don't understand what the complaint is. He's grabbing onto the player's shoulder. Easy for the referee to make a decision like that. That's actually lazy defending by Mascherano. He does the hard part well, gets to the ball, and he's shepherding it away from the player, but reaching in, getting caught.
Chichiro took a knock. Zabaleta saying he did nothing. Gago stepping over, back in the equation. Oh, head to head.
Venezuela catching Argentina out a little bit in this midfield area, pushing on, finding their players nicely. Belcha, Lucena, quality players. Thomas Rincon, the Hamburg lad, will show up anyway and perform at top notch.
Again with Arango in front, Cejas, a reliable creator. Felcher the wild card, slotting it in, lifting it over, Hernandez. But dangerous play, it appears, as the boot came up close to the keeper's face.
Not so sure it's offside. Easy call.
Raul
Nothing
Lopez,
dangerous about this. It's balls there to be won for him. A beautiful stabbing ball here. Just offside. Good decision by the referee's assistant. Free ball. Unlucky. Beautiful run by Gonzalo.
Headed back to the middle. Lavezzi with the little flip, and the PSG man off to the races.
He likes it here.
Drives against Gonzalez, trying to turn the corner.
Magic.
Into the box.
Brilliant.
Throws free. The square, but solid hands from Hernandez.
Superlative by Ezequiel here. He loves it in this deep position with a retreating fullback to face. He takes him to task, and then he takes him and has him for breakfast. Beautiful turnaround here, darting past Gonzalez, and can it arrow the ball back to Higuain, who again is lurking beautifully. That's brilliant by Messi. He's getting
away,
pulled back.
Rincon, but he had it hold. They're bringing it all the way back.
This ball is when the infraction is made by the little artful dodger. Pulling, he won't go down. You can pull him, kick him, set fire to his hair. He ain't going down. Messi doesn't dive.
Messi saying these two matches very important. They snuck into that fourth spot to South Africa. They want to get business taken care of early for Brazil. Messi from 40. Hoping the run would hit the alley. Far side, Chichiro again held on to it. Túñez saves the day.
Messi pretty much averaging a goal a game across all of the competitions being played in Spain for his beloved Barcelona. And he's been sparking Argentina in his own right. 12 goals in 9 appearances. Never scored more than 6 goals in a year for Argentina before 2012, but he really found a rich vein of goal-scoring form. It's a good run. Can it squeeze it through? Good defending from the Vino Tinto again.
Into the area, Hernandez quick off his line.
Yeah, nicely covered again by Osvaldo Vizcarrondo. He said his name. Look at the defending from this number 4, tracking his player beautifully. A lovely ball, well controlled.
Onside, Rondon forgot something. Poked away. Zabaleta. Chichiro trying to save it.
Chichiro should have had the ball delivered a lot earlier from Rondon. As soon as he controls it, Chichiro arriving at the edge of that box and wanting the ball delivered more quickly. Cesar Farias looking on. Sabella, his counterpart.
Farias stepping in for Richard Paez, the doctor who got Venezuela launched onto the world scene. In fact, a few World Cups ago, if you would have taken the back half of one qualification, the front half of another, they would have made it. But I think they want to put the abacuses away and try and get a ticket for real. And they might just be ready. They've played as though they're a top 5 or 6 team.
Yep.
Maybe even top 4.
Yep, it's a real good addition. And this is a real acid test for them. Not just this game, but the one following. A brutal test for Venezuela. If they can get a point out of here, it would be enormous.
Only one game since their last qualifier against Ecuador, and that was a defeat against Nigeria in South Florida, in fact. Argentina, pretty good warm-up for Colombia, you might say, and that's one of their arch rivals. So at home, if they can get a point, it would be a big step. Sliding through Gago, waited well.
Magic.
Early cross, Zabaleta. Vizcarrondo just clears the decks.
No, he doesn't. He gets across fair and square on Lavezzi. Again, this big number 4 at the back for Venezuela, their true rock of Gibraltar, hasn't put a foot wrong in the 17 minutes here, Phil. He's going to need it all game long, but he is the real orchestrator at the back and having a stormer.
Looking for the run, finding the gap. Messi drives, slapped away Hernandez. Lavezzi onside. Higuain in support, but drops for Zabaleta, and the fingertip stop.
Good hands by Dani Hernandez. Soft hands. A couple of times he gets tested. First of all with this give, goal, get from Messi, and then he sizzles this, hesitates, and that's good saving. Pats it nicely away, out of danger, doesn't leave it on the welcome mat in front of him, and then the follow-up is smothered. Well played by the The Valladolid man, 6'5" in between the sticks for Venezuela. Doesn't have too many caps.
Only 10
less
coming
than
in.
a dozen, and a 27-year-old showing up bright and not showing any nerves.
Flipped on Rondon. So much talent, but hasn't quite even hit his peak. Threaded through. Rojo covers. Nice combination with good eye. Higuain, the first touch was there, and he's going to hear it.
Oh, that was a little unfortunate. The run behind was beckoning for the ball back from Gonzalo, but he couldn't quite get it. Yard of space, bad giveaway.
Slotted through. Rondon tried to flip it around. Hernandez did enough. See the rain still spitting down a bit, not as heavy as it was. Heavy turf. Out wide. Lavezzi now swinging over to that right side. Now to the left for Rojo.
Typically patient Argentina. Lovely build up, slow and considerate, and then the dagger.
Inside Higuain, the back heel. Lavezzi pops up again, but he's not going to get it.
Again, tremendous defending at the back. I think it's Andres Tunez that comes across to deny Lavezzi. Either way, beautiful football. Slow by Argentina, and then the quick right at the end. The dagger ball provided, beautiful by Higuain for Lavezzi. But tremendous defending again from Venezuela.
World Cup qualifiers, earlier results. If you missed Colombia with a mano against Bolivia.
Nicely.
And Uruguay let 2 points slip away. Higuain drives to the near post. Hernandez might have had it covered. It was Rojo just off target.
In, and Alex Gonzalez it is who is up to the task. Take a look. Alex gets across here, just doing enough to provide the rush on the shot. Beautiful ball play through from Gago. And then this ball here, the back heel, is magical. But look at that defending again. Tremendous from Chicharo. That's great defending, Phil. And then the goalkeeper, Hernandez, Danny Boy, comes out to protect him. They're really backing each other up. They're going to need it all 90 minutes long. But so far, Farias's men saying bring it on. Argentina will. What a pass.
Out wide. Now it's Zabaleta. Relentless. Trying for Lavezzi. Cleared away by Tunez.
Well, his lovely combination there, linking up Higuain and Lavezzi, peeling off the defenders. But again, Venezuela's insurance policy paying off. They're reading each other, and then they're providing cover for each other. Can they keep it up for 90 minutes? That's the big question for the Vino Tinto. Oh, lovely.
Nice back heel, strong challenge, strips Messi.
That's clean as a whistle, perfectly timed challenge again.
Venezuela finding it hard to get a handle on the ball, but they've built a wall. Soft touch, Zabaleta. Beautiful touch by Tunez. The Venezuelan center back. And a late addition. Now a trip up. A free kick for Argentina.
Well played by Gago. Comes across. Passing, finding each other's targets now. Starting to feel it a bit, Argentina.
Lifted by Rojo. Vizcarando high into the air. Second effort gets it out of the 18. This is Monumental. Haven't played here in nearly a year. Rojo. The cross deflected. Back in June of 2012, they pounded Ecuador 4-0. I have a feeling Sabella hoping the same happens, but Venezuela's been tough. Enrico Fernandez, all 6'2", 6'3" of them. Montillo hangs it high, corner of the 6, bumped into Vizcarrondo
again, seeing this ball and knowing exactly where Federico is, feeling him and allowing that ball to travel on, knowing that there's no chance for Fernandez to make connection. Good look at the youngster, the Getafe man.
Launched by Hernandez. Mascherano trying to win it. Mentioned it's
beautiful.
River. Mascherano, of course, got his start here.
Great attack.
Lavezzi.
Lovely ball.
Zavaleta in a foot race with Chichero, and he wins the goal kick.
Good. We'll battle that one. Gabriel Chichero covering nicely, and it just comes off Zavaleta as he goes down. Yeah, good decision by the linesman. Going to have to earn this one.
Fans making some noise.
Right. Going to have to really earn it. The Albi Celesti, and they better keep that back door well and truly bolted with the type of players that this team in the wine-coloured shirts have got. They can be dangerous and they can link it up. They've got a variety of pace, presence in big Salomon Rondon and jackrabbit quickness as well, and then the invention of Arango. So trying to get two altogether stretched out. Argentina so far playing very, very comfortably.
Ray, the other thing is with Arango, any foul near the area, Romero's going to have a problem. But at this point, Venezuela's got to get down there. Past the midway point, less than 20 left in regulation. Mascherano again.
Always likely to hit a killer ball from deep as well, allowing Messi to drop way off here. Of course, is the fact that Lavezzi and Higuain leading the line.
Covered by Gonzalez, forced to turn though.
Different type of role for Messi here, but given complete and utter freedom in all likelihood. It's well played.
Montillo trying to draw the foul, and he does.
Good calmness about this referee. It's a foul. Question. No yellow card.
Quickly restarted.
Oh, nicely.
Laid back by Gago. Messi wearing that armband.
Nothing there.
Play on. Arango gave a quick look, but possession over as quick as it started.
Wonderful pass from Maché.
Driven into the 6, Hernandez, and saved again by Vizcarrondo.
Different class at the back, Osvaldo. Wonderful, the flying ponytail again comes to the rescue for a certain goal-denying tackle. Slides across beautifully and covers the shot that is headed towards the back of the net, and that is 1-0 for Argentina, rubbed out by the flying ponytail of Vizcarrondo.
That was a kick save. Even David De Gea wouldn't try. Chance.
He's in.
Rondon, but offside.
Very close call. Can it hold his run long enough? Nice ball to find him over the top. It turns Argentina around, and Rondon is in. Ian probing. Nothing hurly-burly about Argentina. Good possession around this area. And again, Messi dropping very deep and then looking to link it up and slip through the net of Venezuela. Magic!
Laid through, and he's on! And Higuain is on the board!
Messi crisis, but look at this ball. Messi gets it off deep, gets the ball again, and then the first time ball is perfection in the straight. He may as well tie blue and white ribbons around this pass. Look at it. It holds up for Gonzalo to just pick the spot through the legs of the advancing Dani Hernandez. But what a ball from Messi. Don't underestimate the pass. The finish is quality, but the ball is split millimeter perfect, Phil. The weight of it, it makes the mind of Higuaín up. It makes his mind up. It's literally got an invitation around it. Just put this away.
An invitation with instructions.
Yeah.
Near side, a chance for an equalizer. Felcher shut down by Rojo.
If it was any other player anywhere in that vicinity, it'd put it forward into a questioning position. But the perfect delivery is in front of Higuaín, that he doesn't have to touch it, control it, lift his head. And when you see it again, people, how early Messi picks the pass out.
Now a chance on the break. Lavezzi starts the motor. Zabaleta finds him, but a bit slow, forced to retreat, and Venezuela comes away. The other point, Ray, they're probing, they're poking, looking for weaknesses on that back line, and the young 20-year-old right back Gonzalez was the one who kept Higuaín off. If Messi would have taken another touch, though, Higuaín probably would have been caught.
I tell you, Argentina were fortunate when we look at it again. You'll see that they got the rub of the green. They got a little bit lucky with the final little bounce ahead of the goal. But once that tiny window of opportunity opened for this genius on the ball, it was good night, Venezuela.
Ball launched long, settled awkwardly, but
they did well. Unbelievable control, this. That's impressive skill. A player barreling into him, he locks his focus on it, still manages to control it. Very well played by the Santos man, Walter Montillo. He'll thank his lucky stars for the setup of this man, the Superman. But when he looks at the replay, Venezuela, a little unfortunate.
Launched to the penalty spot, Vizcarando again. This game is not over. About a quarter hour left in the first, and again, a lot of firepower for Venezuela. Rough challenge by Gonzalez, and the referee's going to his pocket.
Rightfully so. Gonzalez comes in a little too heavy and rash from the back. For a ball, he's always reaching in. It's an easy decision by the referee. It's not a cynical challenge. There's nothing nasty about it. He comes in. Oh, we'll take that back. Comes in with machetes flying, Gonzalez. Well, as you say, Phil, they can't get too overconfident. Albi Celesti for sure. You're going to have to work at this. They had done the work their way through Venezuela for a really beautifully crafted goal.
Another hit on the far side.
And nothing lucky about it. It was all, once they got those, we'll go back and look at it at half-time. You see that little bit of snap, crackle, pop that Messi gets away with in the initial acceptance of a pass way deep, about 40 yards, 30, 40 yards away. But then after that, the needle point passing just opened up Venezuela.
Higuaín moves into position. Fernandez pushes to the front line. I mentioned there's firepower for Venezuela, but they cannot afford to give up another goal. Whipped in to the 6. Headed clear for the throw. There has never been a tie between these two. 18 victories for Argentina, and that one back in Puerto La Cruz to start the race for 2014. Messi flashing the red cape to the Vino Tinto. Montillo, brilliant! Zabaleta tries to find the flea.
Brilliant defending from Venezuela again. It's Tunez again that comes across, and slams the front door right in Argentina's face. Again, superlative cutting football from the Albiceleste.
Hernandez,
denied by good defending from Túnez.
Venezuelan keeper, a bit rattled, actually banged that punt off the back of one of his defenders.
Yeah, kind of trust goalkeeper's feet. See, this one is beautiful ball, finding through that tiny passing lane.
Appealing for a handball would have been a harsh call.
Certainly.
First time these two teams met back in 1967 in the Copa America. Fresh after Venezuela's push into the international game, and it was a 5-1 Argentine win. Of course, Ray, somewhat famously, Alejandro Sabella's first ever game was against Venezuela. No surprise they won. It was only 1-0, but it was in Calcutta. You know who scored the goal? Otamendi, the first goal in the Sabella era.
Well, this goal here today is scored by Gonzalo Higuain, and that's really put him high up on the scoring list in the World Cup qualifiers.
Top of the table, in fact, one more than the man who set him up. Zabaleta.
Uruguay Luis Suarez as well, high up there before this game with 7 apiece, and Suarez getting on the score sheet again. Good play, nice, confident from Romero out of the back. The crowd really thrilling to it, all the star players playing beautifully well, but this game, as you said, Phil, far from over, and not a comfortable lead for Argentina yet. It's a
blasted
good ball
inside, and Romero
can just curl around towards big Salomon Rondon. It's a great release, that. Good attacking run.
right at the edge of the area. Gonzalez playing with fire as Higuain takes a tumble. Great Colombia game
by Gonzalez. You know, so he got the capability of keeping up with Higuain, even if he does touch it past him. Good defending by the youngster.
Colombia game, two of those contenders for the Golden Boot also found the net in Radamel Falcao and Teófilo Gutierrez. Impressive performance. Ascad Gorta said Colombia playing better than anyone in South America right now. That might just be showing red to Argentina's bull. Far side, Chichiro needed to be better controlled, and Rango knows it. Montillo, former San Lorenzo man, to Messi. Montillo, the back pass, and Messi was just clocked.
Got to be given. Messi, look at this. So quick, darty with the ball. Rincon, take a look if it is purely intentional. Yeah, he steps right through him right here. He's already running past him. He's not intending to go to the face. It's more the human roadblock, but he certainly intentionally puts his way across Messi's run. And little Leo, of course, only 5'1". He's growing. All right, he's growing. Got a nice shine in the morning.
Something for Thiago to look at. About 30. It's Messi, maybe 35, into the wall. And then cleared by Venezuela. 40th minute approaches. Rondon against three. Actually, Felcher sneaking across. Mascherano saves it. Out for the throw. Eight shots to none.
Hit. A little bit better movement from Rondon, and it'll pay dividends. Again, nice, confident play here from Venezuela, but just need that outlet pass. Rondon just a little bit too static. And he's such a wonderful big target, but he's got the ability to get free of his defenders and hit those spaces behind the back line. Garay and Fernandez.
You see that's bothering him. He'll take care of it at the half.
Looks good on him.
Thought he was a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, he's a fighter, all right. Are you kidding? He's pure barrios.
Wide for Chichiro. Look at the pressure from Zabaleta, saying he got ball. Cejas
plenty of fight left in his team as well. They're going to back down. Got the feeling, Phil, that Argentina really need this insurance goal if they want to send this crowd home happy, because this Venezuela side, if they can just find that little bit of extra edge up top and those runs of Rondon and Cejas in support, give Federico Fernandez and Garay one or two problems.
Ribbon
go again.
Off the deflection. Arango beaten to the ball. Montijo hooked. Playing a different role than Di Maria, but he's doing well at it.
It's intentional again. Franklin Lucena. The brakes applied, and that's cynical, looking not to get a yellow card there, perhaps. No challenge for the ball at all, was there?
Hernandez now wide from Gago to Zabaleta. Back in Argentina is Gago, playing for Vélez. Of course, this used to be where his arch rivals were, coming up through Boca. Kind of funny, him and Mascherano, Boca River, Real, and Barça, but now all in the same field, same team. Rojo in, almost perfect for Messi.
Messi, look at this ball, on the run, knifes it out wide. Lovely ball played back in for Leo, and he just cannot adjust his gyroscope quite quickly enough. Wonderful ball picked out over distance again. Unlucky for Leo not to catch it beautifully square.
43rd minute. Mascherano. Will it hold?
Got a lot to do here.
Higuain, edge of the 18, dragging it away was Vizcarando. Hustling through. Montijo showing some fangs. Mascherano covering. Now back to Rojo. From Spartak to Sporting. Rojo back in the national team. The Olays hitting close to double digits. Messi chipped by Higuain. Messi wanted it anyway. Handball in the box and a penalty against Chichiro.
Yeah, clear handball this. Bounces up. The ball fed back to Messi beautifully, and it's a high bouncer. Referee identifying it immediately. Messi would have been onto it. It's an incredible run by Lionel, and here's a return pass, and that's a handball. He plays it with his arm, absolutely intentionally, Chichiro, because he knows he's got to take it by the tail, and Messi's just about to pull the trigger. penalty.
Maybe inches away from the top of the shoulder, but that was risky. At that borderline, probably better just to have tried to wait until he settled, but against Messi that could be fatal as well.
It's such a blatant handball. Sabella's arguing for the red card, and he has a point.
Fourth official, Manuel Garay, giving him some sympathy. One step closer to Diego. It's Messi. Messi roofs, and it's 2-0 Argentina.
There's no sweeter sound for Messi than to hear the roar of love from his countrymen. And they'll be whipping as they applaud him thunderously. You can just sense the pressure on him. Is always there when he wears not just the Albi Celeste, but then they put the armband on him, and then they put the demands of the country on him, and he stands up. Forget the penalty. He's the architect of this opportunity that he created, and it's a dynamite finish. It's a brave attempt from Dani Hernandez. He dives to the left, he guesses right, but the power is perfect. The placement is heavenly. And again, spanks it home with authority.
32 goals now, 2 behind Diego Maradona for third place on the Albicelestes list. Just 3 back of Hernan Crespo as he continues his pursuit of Batigol.
When we look at it again at half-time, the build-up to the penalty kick, look out.
Again, almost desperation time, Venezuela.
It's good play again, but look at Rondon being easily wrapped up in cellophane at the back by Argentina's Fernandez and Garay.
Fighting for it, Rondon here, but smart from Zabaleta to win the goal kick.
But when we look at that build-up for the penalty kick, it was obviously a handball. It was all Messi. The run was brave. Right at Venezuela, the give and go. The return ball was a very inviting pass. I'm not too sure if Messi would have got on the end of it, but Cicero felt as if he had to use the old Thierry Henry trick and get his hand in the way. Well, there's no containing him in the end. Altogether, authoritative performance by Argentina up against a brave Venezuela, but they've been undone by Messi magic. First supplying Higuain, and then rifling through for the penalty kick.
Including the chairs, to keep calling my family, because making calls to my country on my cell phone is really expensive. I don't mind having to spend a fortune to make direct calls or to use calling cards with a PIN, but you know, it really bothers me sometimes.